Coming up next, it's a heavyweight championship fight between the Korean Superboy, Doo-ho Choi, and Daniel Cormier. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Choi is 29. Cormier is 41. He weighed in at 205 pounds. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, presenting the challenger, Daniel D.C. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting a reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-ho Choi.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Got the single collar tie. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. That was a thudding leg kick.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that kick. Sneaky head kick.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, collar tie. Some nice boxing chops there from Daniel Cormier. We talk so much about the wrestling. Don't sleep on those hands.
Yeah, but it's because of the wrestling that allows these guys, especially a guy like DC, who's shorter, to manage distance, manage space in the striking punch.
Gets the elbow up into the target.
Great time on that double leg.
Oh, he tagged him with the punch there, DC. That's an educated left hand.
He's got great timing with his left hand.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Back to the feet now. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with his day. Well, it's one thing to have length. It's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Choi.
Leg kick.
Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Nice punch by Choi. Straight right, he misses. Oh, single collar tie here. Just misses with the punch by Choi. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. And now he's got that tie clinch. All right, so now what do we do now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. And he landed a nice hook shot there, DC.
He landed the hook exactly where he needed it to be and threw it with ill intent. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Choi. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Cormier's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target. He telegraphed that one, and it gets blocked. Oh, misses with the jab.
Nice punch landed.
Punch coming, it's blocked. "15 seconds remain in the round." Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, you can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike.
The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, And eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Beautiful kick.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Circling to his right.
Beautiful punch. Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Cormier's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well-placed kick there by the Korean Super Bowl. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well. Drops a big right hand after it. He may be able to finish his fight.
Blocks the shots. Left-right combo is good. Attempts the front kick there.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
He's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. A little single collar tie there.
Left hand punch.
Just misses with the jab.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Troy's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse.
Use your uppercut. Look at him lift his hip into that kick.
Punch is blocked.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
I've seen it all the time now. Nice punch by Cormier. Collar tie. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent. That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
He is going after that overhand right. He blocks the punch. Nice punch by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Oh, lands a vicious uppercut to the head.
Beautiful uppercut. Shades of Mike Tyson on Punch-Out back in the day. You couldn't take one of those uppercuts or you would go down. Mike Tyson, or maybe it was Super Sandman. One of those guys just had a crazy uppercut.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous two rounds, I thought.
Yes, it's a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last two rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. Still right when we started.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Nice punch there by Cormier. Well, we've already got too many Rosendo Sanchez boxing shout-outs in the game, but certainly your jab is working tonight.
I mean, the jab is working beautifully. Okay, let's go Javier Mendez.
There you go.
This is the credit to Javier Mendez and the great mind of the AKA legend that has showed me how to use that jab so efficiently.
Timely defense there, huge block for him.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, collar tie. Oh, tags him again with a flush left hand. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Cormier gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Well, that one should leave it on. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Cormier. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Nice punch landed over the top.
And they separate. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Flush right hand is true. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jabs. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch. What a punch.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Cormier's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Well, you can feel that breeze on. Gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh, single collar tie here. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
He lands a big knee to the body.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in great flow right now.
Oh, a huge block there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? Slips to avoid that left. Oh, big knee to the body. Man alive. Seconds winding down in round 3. What a round. All right, that's the end of the round, and you see the cut on the cheek. That thing is getting downright nasty. It is getting worse here by the minute. And you got to wonder, to what extent does that impact him moving forward here in this fight? You at least have to ask the question. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Deep, leaning on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice straight punch.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Huge block there.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Straight right hand, no good. Oh, nice strike landed there by DC.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with those leg kicks.
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Single collar tie there. Ooh, blocks the shot.
That leg kick. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Joy gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Under 3 minutes remain in round 4.
Punch over the top.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Nice job to raise the guard and block another strike there. He doesn't want the ringside physician anywhere near this octagon.
He has to understand that at any moment, if this thing goes down into the eye, the referee and the commission will have to stop the fight. Great job being aware, keeping the hands up and blocking, making sure to minimize the damage to that already cut eye. That's a big strike right there.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, as he takes him down, now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Cormier's has got full mount now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Single collar tie now. action with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
And there comes the separation now. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face.
How about that shin? All right, single collar tie now. Oh, nice straight there. I guess that's the quickest way to the target, right? Just throw straight.
Straight down is always best.
Under a minute now to go. Cormier's shot is blocked. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Choi's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. We'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there.
Good stick.
20 seconds left. Got the single collar tie.
Oh, man, good stick to the body.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick. And watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Oh, collar tie. And they separate. Went for the inside leg kick. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately. It's such a fast leg kick. Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, single collar tie here.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
Well-placed kick there by the Korean Super Bowl. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's gonna lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Cormier's kick to the body, that one blocked by the defense. he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by DC. Nice counter right hook there. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, nice jab counter for him there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, slips to avoid the right. Shoi's strike attempt there is blocked.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Back and forth we go. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai punch.
Cormier gets caught with that punch. Beautiful. Over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Nice defense there. Huge block.
Nice looping punch.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation. Now he counters with a right hook to the head. Waning seconds of this fight. Visibly limping here. All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes here tonight, but whatever it takes is what he said during fight week, and that's exactly what he needed